Welcome to... Alright. Welcome to the episode 1 of Master of All.
Jack of none.
Jack of none. But I'm just making it Master of All. Wow, I can't believe I'm fucking buckling. I'm buckling.
You are, that's alright.
I'm buckling.
This is going to be like great viewing.
Alright. Welcome to the Jack of None, Master of All podcast. This podcast is about empowering you degenerates. Right? Especially during these rough times. You know. Oh, bro.
Do you want to turn the camera off?
And we'll just stick to audio.
Is the camera making you nervous?
Nah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do you want me to intro it?
Nah, it's all right. We'll do this. We got this. All right. Welcome to the Jack of None Master of All podcast. This podcast is about empowering you degenerates out there. This is the first episode, so don't expect too much from us. This is something that's just, we're going to talk about a lot of bullshit, but if you're going to get inspired by something, that's what our guest is here for. You know, maybe some tips or advice, but we'll get into that further. But we just want to get into this straight away because, yeah, I'm struggling to get this thing started.
That's right. It's a first time, so yeah. It's understandable.
It is. Well, my name is Devran Shalar. I'm the host, and this is Burak Oz. Yep, we've both got Instagram handles, so follow us after. If you want some exciting...
I don't actually know what my Instagram handle is.
It's at Burak Oz
89?
Yeah. And I'm at Devran Shalar, but all the information will be on YouTube and whatnot.
Okay.
So we're based in Melbourne, in the southeast suburbs, of course. And you grew up in Dandenong, right?
Yeah. So I'm from the areas. That's how we say it. So born and bred in the southeast.
Yeah.
And yeah, we generally spend a lot of time where we are currently talking a lot of shit. So we're just like, why not start getting into a podcast and let, our shit we think sounds good. So we believe you, the audience, will appreciate it. And if you don't, well, too bad.
Too bad, yeah. We've got a lot of stories, a lot of life lessons, and we just want to speak to interesting people. And, obviously there's going to be a lot of if, uts, and because it's episode 1, but, can't be like Joe Rogan yet. No. And I don't have a Jamie as well behind. I don't have any sound engineers.
We don't have anybody in the background.
No one in the background.
It's just raw and uncut.
So this is real awkward. I thought this was going to be like a treat off the bat,
Yeah. Well, essentially, look, we picked the perfect time to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
So with the current climate of what's going on across the country, we just found out about 10-15 minutes ago that we're actually going into lockdown Tuesday of this coming week. So it's Sunday now, and by Tuesday, our Premier, which is like the Governor of Victoria, has stated that, all unnecessary businesses will be in lockdown.
I don't think that's going to pick up good audio.
Why?
You were too far back.
Doesn't matter. Don't overthink it. Just keep going.
Okay, let's just go.
So what that means for us is that, essentially we're not going to be allowed outside the house, unless you need to go to like the supermarket. So it's literally full lockdown.
Yeah, full lockdown. Starts Tuesday. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so I think it's already...
Is that legit? Or is this a Facebook?
No. It's a statement from the Premier. So I think it's actually going to happen.
So we can't go out.
Uh-uh.
They got a lockdown in Los Angeles, and I was speaking to my friend Maxwell there this morning, and they just started it recently. But he's like, it says lockdown, but we're still out. Like he went to Starbucks in the morning through drive-through.
Yeah, look, I don't know what the goal is. Well, look, I as a business owner, it's going to be where we can't run. So it's going to mean a lot of things, so it's officially going to affect everybody. Like they're bringing school holidays early. Well, this is what they're saying in the article, right?
Yeah.
So
you can lift the arm up.
Lift it up.
Yeah.
Is that a bit better?
Yeah.
Do that.
Yeah, and just point it towards you a bit more.
Like this.
Yeah, just drop it lower.
Drop it lower.
Yeah, it's all right. This is all part of the process.
Yeah. So we're learning as we go. So give us a break. But yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know what to do at home. Like, what am I going to do for, let alone 2 weeks? It could be for, 2 months.
I know.
No,
everyone's already gone crazy.
Are you prepared? Have you stocked up?
My parents are wogs. So.
I know, but have you actually legitimately...
No.
Because this guy right here, about 3 weeks ago, was having a dig at me or having a laugh at me because, you know, I was slowly being cautious, or he likes to say paranoid. And I was...
What you did was you panic bought.
Well, now there's nothing left on,
No,
on
it
the
doesn't
shelves,
matter.
man.
No, even when it happens, we can still be able to go to supermarkets, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So ideally, the only place that we're allowed to go is the place that they've actually run out of shit.
Yeah, but...
But then again, if you are, so for example, today, I just saw there's 250 cases in Australia. So it's literally double from yesterday.
Yeah.
So yesterday we had 144 cases.
Yeah, 250.
Now it's 250. So it's kind of rising really quickly.
Yeah, but that's not that bad.
Look, I look at it. I look at it from two perspectives.
Yeah.
All right. The first perspective is, okay, it's all real. Right? It's all real. It's really happening. It's a virus. It's a pandemic. It's legit. You know, people are worried. People should be extra cautious. People should be washing their hands. People should not, or social distancing. Are we even far enough?
Yeah.
I don't even know.
No.
But in that sense, like, you got to curve it and it's real. But then there's like this part of me that's just like, it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, it's all bullshit.
That's how I look at it as well. Like, I look at two perspectives where it's like, are we just getting fucked by the media right now?
Yeah, well, the
government?
media is not doing a responsible job
Yeah.
of fear-mongering, and like they're scaring the shit out of everyone. And like
Yeah.
I come from, like, my family background is like Turkish, obviously, and
Yeah.
it's they're pretty old school, you know. So I go home to them like a mum,
Yeah.
who's literally like freaking out about, like, you know, where did you go, who did you speak to, you know, you're putting
Yeah.
me at risk, and by putting me at risk, you know, she's giving me the guilt trip of putting my whole family at risk.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm sure I'm not the only one. But, like, I don't believe that it's that serious. But out of duty of care to my family, I got to be cautious.
No, same. Like, my dad suffered from pneumonic last year.
My sister suffered from pneumonia twice.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's real.
So, yeah, it is real. It is real. And then, like, when it first started, I was, taking the piss.
Yeah.
It's all a joke and stuff, you know? Like, it's funny. Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, look at this. Bunch of fucking zoo animals everywhere.
In January, like, we were...
Yeah, we went and we ate in the belly of the beast.
Yeah.
We were in Box Hill. So
Yeah.
as soon as, like, coronavirus started, we went to a dumpling place.
And because, like, obviously it did, you know, originate out of Wuhan, like, you know, everyone was... Look, whether it was necessary or not, you know, the butt of all jokes were Asians, unfortunately.
Yeah, it was.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? I've got Asian friends. I don't
And,
mean anything by it, but, like, when you're in Box Hill, which is the heart of Chinatown down here,
Yeah.
and, you know, you ordering extra Coronas just for a
Yeah,
laugh.
jokes were made, yeah.
Jokes
I
were
even spoke to the waitress. I'm like, yo, you guys got Corona here.
But now it's like, I don't know. Now China's down to 5,000 live cases. I'm actually all over this shit.
Yeah.
I'm all over this shit. So China's actually got less and less active cases per day, like 500 less.
Yeah.
So they're on the downhill, while the USA is like
on the rise. Yeah.
well, they have like 7,000 cases.
Have you seen Donald Trump talk about how it's made in China? The
Yeah,
virus.
see, that's a political argument. I don't know enough about, and like
We don't know shit.
No.
We don't know shit. We can talk about this and what we think that's happening, but we don't know shit. At the end of the day, we know. You know who the
There's a lot
biggest
of theories.
You know who the biggest gangster is in this fucking world? Is the fucking government. We're not shit.
Yeah, that's true.
We're not shit. At the end of the day, these big corporations, we could think that, life is fucking good. Everything's going gravy. But at the end of the day, the government's just like, this is what we're doing. And all the businesses and people are suffering. But it's not that bad.
Okay, so how do you think, like, for example, let's say it is a proper pandemic, right? How do you think, what's his name? Shkomo?
Yeah, fucking, ScoMe.
So, Scott Morrison, our Prime Minister,
Yeah.
he's like, how do you think he's dealing with it?
How he's dealing with it? I think he's doing a bit better than the whole bushfire scenario.
I actually think he's doing all right.
He's doing all right,
So,
but-
like, he's giving these daily soliloquy speeches, and they're kind of, like, slightly, like, inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought I'd say that about the Australian Prime Minister.
Yeah.
It's like, we will prevail, we will survive, we will outlast this. Like, a part of me is like, this is so cheesy, but it's like, I don't know. It seems
People
like,
need hope, but
it seems like a big fucking nightmare, but, like, you know
it
what I mean?
is. It's getting irritating, and it's irritating seeing what's happening on social media as well, because the whole fear mongering what's
But
been
is
happening.
is this because we're Aussies and we're just too chilled out about everything?
Yeah,
Or
we're
is it
way too
because
chill.
we're so far away from every bit of drama that happens in the world that we think nothing affects us. It's the first
Yeah.
thing that actually has affected us.
Yeah.
This year, 2020 has been a rough fucking year.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's been really rough. So here in Victoria, Sydney, because I don't know where our listeners are from.
Oh no!
Not that we have any.
We don't have any listeners right now, and I'll give it by 2 weeks. I might have like 6 listeners, and one might be in Brazil or something.
So no one's ever going to listen.
Nah, no one's going to listen to this shit.
Okay.
Even our mates. No one supports each other. Our friends. They'd rather go fucking. You know.
Man, they would have tuned out 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, as soon as you started.
But I'm not going to add that in. The introduction is dog shit. I'm gay, but I promise you it's going to get better, yeah? I'm going to be able to explain what this podcast is about once, you know.
Look, it's just...
Once I get used to it.
It's, in essence, it's our opinion on things, and, you know, we're just going to discuss things.
We'll just discuss things.
It might be interesting, it might not be. Either way, this content's still going to come out.
It's going to come out.
It's going to come at you.
Everything has to be lighthearted, though. All right, there's going to be jokes, and if you do get offended... Just realize, just look inside. Yeah. You just go to the mirror and look at yourself and be like, I'm privileged.
And you know what?
Because that is a luxury to be offended.
Right? It is a luxury. And you know what? You can't have a dig at us because wherever you look at it from any point, we're minorities, so we're allowed to.
Yeah, exactly. We can say we're a minority.
You know what I mean?
We're not privileged.
Like, I'm a Muslim immigrant, man. I can say whatever the fuck I want.
You can say what you want. I'm born Muslim, but I don't practice. Yeah. You know? Oh, well, fuck, we both don't practice.
Whatever. Okay.
It is what it is, gay. However, but like the conversations within this podcast as well, we just don't want to make it authentic as possible. Don't really care about what people think. Of course, everyone's got their opinions, and you know.
Hopefully, like as this thing evolves, we'll be trying to get other people involved and try and get other people like make it a little bit more interactive.
Yeah, and more professional.
Yeah,
I want to actually get pioneers in here as well. Like whether the guests could be comedians to entrepreneurs, artists. Who the fuck knows? Might even have a little puppy dog do an interview. You know, we'll see how we're gonna lose.
Currently,
I'm
all
weeks.
That he's got.
Yeah, at the moment, you're episode 1.
Beggars can't be choosers. So you know what I mean.
And we got this Nerf guns here. I thought of this. I haven't seen this on any other podcast, but you say something stupid, you got to close your eyes,
and
then you get shot in the head. And I think we can just do it, but we have to warn each other. You know.
I've got my shit cocked back to name that, bro.
Oh, we're good. All right. So yeah, back to COVID-19. Hey, what a time to be alive, man.
2020.
2020 started with the bushfires.
So we had bushfires here.
Yeah.
That like killed millions and millions of hectares of land, destroyed like all this wildlife, animals.
Was it millions of hectares of land?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah?
I don't know. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, don't quote us on...
Don't quote us on any facts, statistics, or anything like that. But, funny enough, so at that time, everyone was all together and, you know, all motivating. And, you know, even I found myself, like, going to the supermarkets and loading up and sending stuff down to people that needed it, you know what I mean? And it was all, you know... Everyone was holding hands. It was kumbaya. You know what I mean?
It was kumbaya.
Fast forward 2 months later, now we have people punching on
for fucking toilet paper.
I don't know if you guys saw that that video of those two ladies that actually had a fight over the toilet paper, but that was actually here in Australia.
Yeah.
So we proudly announced that was us.
Mm-hmm.
That was our people. So
zoo animals. That's all.
In a matter of 2 months, it's gone from everybody holding hands helping each other, you know, being real positive, to everyone, you know, fighting for scraps.
Yeah.
It's quite sad.
Yeah. But, you know, and then you look at, like... let me talk about this. So, in Barcelona and Italy, right? In Spain and Italy, you see these people, they got the trumpets playing.
I know.
You know, they're all singing.
They've got, like, they're way more advanced than
There's
us.
this pianist in Barcelona playing a piano on his balcony, and everyone's... there's a saxophone in Italy, and, you know, they're all doing opera and arrivederci. It's all beauty. And I was thinking, like, what if Australia, if we had that same setup of a city, right? Our apartments, we wouldn't do shit.
Come on, Aussie, come on.
It would be so fucking lame.
What would it be like, Aussie?
Yeah. You know what? Like, there would be no one doing an instrument, right? It's just going to be like, oh, fuck, ran out of Chico rolls or something. Or, oh, you got a spare durry?
Hey, babe, can you chuck us a pack of ciggies?
Yeah, whereas in Spain and, you know, in Italy, it's all love. It looks beautiful.
Well, look, they're a cultured people, bro.
Yeah, what do we got?
Unfortunately, we're cultured, but we just got a lot of people.
But you know what I wouldn't mind? If Broadmeadows, and Craigieburn was quarantined for life. I'm just putting that out there because I feel like that's a separate country anyway. When you go there, I feel like you need a passport.
Yeah.
Because I don't understand what the fuck they're saying. And I bet you they don't say quarantine. I bet you they say quarantine. I bet you these
Close your eyes.
Oh, bro, I bet you.
Close your eyes, bro. That was cringe.
No, it was not
That
cringe.
was terrible.
I bet you they say
That was
quarantine.
terrible.
Well, fuck you. Well, you want to clock?
No, I'm just clocking it back, bro. You know what I mean? You've been warned.
Alright. Or back to...
COVID.
Yeah, back to COVID.
Look, I don't know. Look, a part of me wants to think, look, it's a bit of a joke, and I want to have a laugh about it. I want to keep it lighthearted. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you know, you do want to make sure everyone is safe. But so the people that have passed, like generally, like, what do we go over? Or everyone already knows what's the case is about, what happens. Like,
Yeah.
it's affecting people with respiratory issues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, we empower people to stay at home.
Bro. Close your eyes. Close your fucking eyes. No, put your hands down. Yeah. There you go. Alright. Who the fuck do you think you are to tell the people?
I'm trying to be inspirational.
Oh yeah, no inspiration here.
I'm trying to be inspirational.
And another thing I don't notice, these people on Instagram are doing a juggling challenge of toilet paper.
I actually had a friend did it from Germany. What's his name?
Yeah.
So,
I know a few people that do it, but I'm still gonna lay into them.
Why?
I think it's shit.
This is the thing.
Can you just put your mouth a bit close, like aim
sorry.
the mic?
Yeah, a bit closer to my mouth.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you're talking to it. Yeah.
But we live in a generation of challenges, bro. You know what I mean? This is how the people come together through challenges. You got the mannequin challenge. You got
god.
the planking challenge. Do
We
you know
don't
what I mean?
need
Like,
any of that.
This is what.
Hey, read a fucking book, yeah. Read a book or fucking.
I know, but like people
learn something. Or watch a movie. You don't have to go
No,
fucking
but
nuts.
it's about content.
Creating content, juggling, yeah, what everyone's doing. So everyone's juggling these toilet papers while people in Sudan are fucking using leaves.
And we're doing a podcast.
Yeah, it's a privilege, I know, but at least we're not kicking toilet paper around.
Yeah, it's the flavor of the month. You know what I mean? I don't think it's that bad. You know, it's.
Yeah, it's not that bad, but it's just it's good
Now
to
it's
rant
just-
about.
it's,
But you're taking the rant out of me.
Yeah.
I can't even continue.
Now there's the whole stay-at-home challenge.
Stay at home challenge.
Something for the fight for the planet, fight for home, or something like that.
Is that what the celebrities are singing
Celebrities
about?
started doing it, and then I
yeah,
saw someone
that.
else do it as well. One of the locals. So I'm like, oh god, here it goes.
Yeah, nah. I don't know. Andrew Schultz in the podcast. Shout out to Andrew Schultz, the general. Arsehole Army represent. He talks, he gave it, he just laid it into the celebrities. Like, fucking, no one can relate to you. You know, stop.
That is true. You know why no one can relate to you? Because like these guys are all just like happy at home.
Yeah.
You know, they don't need an income.
Yeah, they've
because
got 5,000 acres, you know.
They've got 5,000 acres of space. They've got all this money in the bank. So, like, you know, if it's a couple months of being at home, it's not really going to affect them. So they're all, you know,
They're all
preaching this
good.
positive energy.
Yeah, and they look at their
But,
bank
like,
account and they're like, oh
shit.
and I'm getting all these checks still.
I've got people who work for people who get me shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Exactly.
so I'm not out there in the trenches fighting for fucking toilet paper in the supermarket.
like us
So
commoners.
it is, you know,
Nah.
it is hard to relate to, you know, and part of it's like bullshit. So it's like, it kind of pisses me off a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I don't care. The thing is, you know what? Nothing fucking matters anymore. That's the truth.
But is
Nothing
that because
matters.
we're Aussie?
No, I think it's around the world. I think everyone's just like, you know what? Like, what's next? You know, like there's
It's
always
often
something in the media that we're always going to get distracted by. This one is the worst one. This one is crazy.
But this is probably the biggest thing that's happened around the globe since 9/11.
9/11, yeah, 9/11 was huge. But the thing is, we could still travel during 9/11.
Yeah.
This one is like closing borders.
Yeah, this is probably the biggest, like,
Yeah.
craziest thing that's happened in our lifetime by far.
100%. Would you rather quarantine in this era or in like the 90s?
Okay. Well, what's the difference between us and like
Closer.
what's the difference between here and the 90s? Like, give me a fucking.
Well,
general-
one, like we're not glued onto our phones or the internet. And let's say we're a kid.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna like? You generally only got one phone in the house.
Yeah, you know what? Video Easy and
I would
Blockbuster.
I definitely want to be quarantined now.
Quarantine now, yeah.
I've got the internet. I've got access
Yeah.
to the internet on my phone. I've got like, I don't play games, but like, Yeah,
But
that's what
just
I've got.
imagine that 90s feeling though.
But like, what are you gonna be like? You're
times
just gonna be fucking there staring at the ceiling or staring like a fucking
No, you're not.
like a
You fucking go to Video Easy and you hire the
quarantine.
Mighty Ducks,
Video
bro.
Video Easy will be closed.
You're one person. No, supermarkets will be open then. Right? This
Nah.
happened, and Video Easy would be open, and Blockbuster.
Nah, you'd have to.
Nah.
You'd have
we'd,
to.
we'd have to watch TV.
You'd have to watch TV,
Whatever's on there.
and not everyone had a TV. Like this is the '90s, bro. Like they were big boxes. It's not, TVs weren't as affordable back then as they are now.
Man, people still had TVs.
Yeah, I know, but like you had
Yeah.
one in the house. You didn't have like
Yeah.
3 or 4. You didn't have iPads. You didn't have nothing. I would definitely like if in terms of quarantine right now is the optimal time for quarantine because generally a lot of the people don't get out of their house anyway.
Yeah, I know.
Like a
With
lot of
all,
people are
delivery
glued to their. A lot of
systems
them
and-
like this society has got us glued to the prospect of staying at home. You got Uber Eats, so you don't have to fucking
Yeah.
go buy anything for food. You got home delivery for home delivery shopping.
Mm.
Everything's accessible at your fingertips at a phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Netflix, everything. You don't even need to go to Blockbusters. There is no such thing as like it's all at your fingertips. Like they're programming us to not even socialize and interact with each other.
Yeah.
But I think it's going to work on the flip side because now people are starting to think, shit, like I underestimated like the value of social interaction. You know what I mean? I underestimated the importance of just being able to, or like the freedom of just being able to go get a drink or go, fucking not worry about washing my hands like every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like people took for granted all this shit. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
know.
mean?
But that's like, I don't know about your upbringing, but that's how we're taught to always like wash your hands. It's that whole
No, I
cleanliness,
know,
yeah.
I know what you're saying, but it's not like, not every 5
Yeah,
minutes.
I know, but it's just in your face now.
Yeah, it is.
The hand sanitizers and everything.
Like right now, like my like local soccer clubs quit. You know what I mean? Like what am I gonna do for fucking health and fitness? Like it's like I'm gonna have to go to gym at home.
Yeah.
I
Shit.
got like one set of dumbbells. What am I gonna do?
I know.
You know what I mean? Like I can't go to gym. I can't run.
Yeah.
Like I can run. Like I can physically
You can do
run.
sit-ups, push-ups, and things like that. That's what I reckon people should do. Still, just don't sit on the
Yeah,
couch
you're
and
gonna
just
have
eat
like fucking
Doritos.
people after quarantine like with jacked arms and nothing else. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
people
but like-
just stand it. Yeah, just curls. I'm just gonna curl.
With sports as well, though, it's just been pretty shit. It is shit. NBA is what? EPL.
Well,
I did see that.
You know what I saw today,
What?
actually? And that was kind of funny. So, Sportsbet, which is a betting app.
Yeah.
So, they were betting on tomorrow's weather. So, it had below 17 paid $1.70, over 17 paid $1.85. I don't know if it was bullshit. I don't know if it was a
probably
meme.
bullshit. No, but some of the content's been quality.
Yeah.
I'll
If
tell you
anything, like this generation knows how to make fun out of
Yeah.
everything, or
Out of
take the
everything.
piss out of everything.
Yeah.
So nothing is taken too seriously,
that.
which
Nothing's
is good.
taken seriously. But like what I saw yesterday on the TV was the females, the football, like
Football.
footy, and
AFL.
That is it called AFLW or something
No,
like that?
it's a WAFL.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey, who cares? Yeah. Look, but this is
Well, if you watched the game yesterday, clearly
I didn't
nobody.
watch it. It was on TV. Like I just saw, but then I just saw all the seats around the stadium, right? And then the stadium was empty. But I'm like, hey, there's no difference between this time of quarantine and them because they never had a crowd anyway. Like who watches it?
Yeah, fair. Look, hey.
Hey.
I'm all about empowering
Bro,
women.
close your eyes, bro. Don't try to get. Shut the fuck up.
Well, they had the what's it called, the Women's Cricket World Cup final. They had 70,000 people at the MCG.
Yeah, of course.
know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I know, look.
You hate women, bro.
No, I don't hate.
Like, what's your problem, man? Talk to me.
Problem against women.
Well, yeah, okay. You don't like the
No,
playing
but
sports?
just the AFL was just funny. I just wanted to make that, but I can't believe you wanted to butcher that joke.
Shit,
But I watched the females tennis. Females tennis is dope.
Who's number one?
She's not Serena Williams. Not at the moment. I don't watch it all the time. See, I'm not like you.
I don't claim to know. I don't claim to know.
Yeah.
I don't claim to
She
know.
was one though for like a long time,
Yeah.
but I don't know who it is now. Who is it?
Who cares?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, you fucking spun at her. You piece of shit.
I don't know.
there's a few things like with the whole COVID-19. People are doing the stay at home around your profile pictures. You see that?
No.
Like, is that what we have to do now?
What is it?
You know how, like, let's say the bushfires is happening, and then in your profile picture you can change the frame and be like, to support the bushfire or whatever.
Yeah.
Now they're doing hashtag stay at home. You know?
I think I'm gonna have to create TikTok.
You're gonna create a TikTok.
Well, I've got nothing to do for fucking 2-3
Just don't do what a lot of these TikTokers doing right now.
Oh, you're on a TikTok? Did you see that?
We're on one.
We're on a TikTok.
Whose?
We're on some guy's TikTok, slapping some guy while he's sleeping.
Oh, did they actually upload that?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Good times.
Great times. Forgettable times.
But a lot of these TikTokers are doing the coronavirus challenge. Have you seen that?
Nah.
Going to toilet bowls and licking them.
Save Allah.
I swear to God.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Licking toilet bowls. There was this guy, Prince Z on Instagram, was licking a rail on the New York
That's just
subway.
stupid.
But I think it was a fake tongue he was using. But it's people are chasing clout. They want to go viral with dumb shit.
I don't know how I feel about that. There's like common sense. Like I like TikTok because like there's people have got original content on it. You know what I mean? And you can get into like what's it called you know when you just get stuck on something for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Like it's like a.
So this is how you're gonna use your time.
No. I'm gonna. All right. Fuck.
I'm just asking you
wanna
a
go there?
question.
You've got fucking 3 weeks at home. You're not gonna do like 3 weeks at home. Go.
3 weeks at home, watching movies. I'll probably, you know what? I'd write a film script as well. Pure boredom. Read a book. No, legit.
Yeah.
Legit. And just set up and how I can create this podcast and make it better. Like, because
this one sucks.
This one definitely sucks. Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like, I'd try and figure out some kind of fitness routine just to like keep active. You know what I mean? I got a punching bag or something, hit the bag a little bit. Then you've got just 22 hours left, you know. All right, so you put down at least 12 to sleep in. If you're at home, you're gonna be like in bed for about 12 hours.
But I reckon we could still like creep out.
No, let's just say you're stuck at home. You got no options. You got no options, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like Netflix isn't gonna last you that long. That many hours.
I've got Foxtel now, and I've got Stan as well, so I'm pretty sorted. Hey, and we'll illegally download. You know?
I'll try and start the guitar again.
Alright, bro. Who the fuck do you think you are?
You're
said,
good.
nah.
You're good.
Yeah.
This will be my fourth time. This is my fourth time.
You know what? That's something
attempting.
that you would do.
I would.
You're a fucking cheese
You're a
stick.
cheese
You're a
stick.
fucking cheese stick.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna come out of this COVID-19 and fucking mariachi player.
Like a mariachi. Si, senor.
Nah, well, it's, you know, that's the only thing I can think of. Like, it'll kill time. You're learning a skill.
That's what I mean, yeah. Learning a skill. So that's good. Instruments. Maybe learning a language.
You got
Reading
YouTube's
books.
there.
Like, YouTube. Like, there's stuff to do. Hey, at least we're not in prison. You thought of that?
What's the difference at the moment?
What's the difference? What is the difference? But, they've got a routine, though. Like, full. This is what they do.
At least they got a proper gym set.
Yeah. They've got a proper gym set.
Three
bro.
standard.
Can we commit crimes and just
3
go in
standard
there?
meals every day.
Yeah. But I was speaking to somebody that I know in jail. I'm not going to say any names. But I asked about what's the visitation like. They've cut it off, so they can't get any visits, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
You know?
They're probably the safest people.
They are. They probably are the safest people. And Alice Springs, I reckon, somewhere like that.
Yeah.
Who
like,
the fuck goes there?
nah, but like, let's say you're in like 24-hour isolation in prison.
Yeah.
You're like, safe motherfuckers. No?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to, I'm all about positive thoughts. I'm just...
And I was thinking, which celebrity do you reckon's going to come out and say, like, I got COVID,
What are you going to do if one of our friends get it?
No. Back to the celebrity thing. I want to go back to this. Which celebrity is going to be like, I got, just to stay relevant.
I've got it.
Yeah. So you reckon Ja Rule or something?
Nah, he's done. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because I reckon there's going to be some
Fake
ones, like just trying to,
Usher. Someone who's on a downward trajectory, 50 Cent.
50 Cent, definitely.
He's a
Him or
clown.
Ja Rule, there's who else is there? Whoever is old on Instagram, and when they take videos, You can see a lot of their nostrils.
So how are you going to react? Let's say if someone you know has it.
Fucking what? While we're all isolated at home, how are we going to react?
Shit, like
Hey, get well soon.
No,
yeah?
like right now, like
That's
you know,
it.
I had my I lost my voice for the last couple of weeks, you know, because like I had a bit of a fever like 2-3 weeks ago, but it wasn't nothing serious. But there was getting points where I was like, you know, shit, I'm holding in a cough because I don't
Yeah.
want people to think that I've got it.
Yeah, the comedian Theo Von did a tweet. Coughing is the new N word.
Shit, it's
It's
like
fucked. Yeah, it is. Like our gym. Let's talk about our gym.
That gym's filthy.
It's filthy, and before even this whole time, it was pretty filthy anyway.
A lot of ethnics.
We're ethnics. We could say.
We can say it.
We can say
it. A lot
But
of ethnics.
hey, the equipment, it just looks like straight out of Chernobyl.
Yeah.
Right? It's pretty old. And so we went there.
It's a vibe though.
It's a vibe. It's good. Look, good gym.
It's a
It's
vibe.
all right. It's like it's got that old school equipment, so it's like, you know, that iron. It's got iron there.
Yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah.
when you train
Yeah.
there, recently we've noticed like, this is dirty. Like it doesn't feel good there. I'm going in there paranoid.
He actually invited me to gym the other day. I'm like,
Yeah.
nah, bro.
And I was like, you're right. I was like, you're probably right. Then I went there anyway. 10 minutes in, I started seeing people putting their mouths really close to the tap of water, and just like 6 people within like 2
People
minutes.
literally just sucking on it.
Yeah, and I'm like, nah, can't do this. And 2 guys were coughing as well. I was just like, can't
You
do
probably got it, bro. You don't show symptoms
knows?
for 2 weeks.
it. Find
nice.
out soon.
Find out soon, huh?
I might just project that. Woo.
So what is it? Is it the Wuhan virus? Is it COVID? Is it the China?
The China virus.
China virus?
It's made in China. Who knows what it is? We don't know. It could be man-made. It could be from them eating bats. You know, all those exotic animals that they eat.
Have you seen the video of someone going behind the scenes into actually the Wuhan wet markets?
Yeah.
Far
It's
out.
full on.
It's far out. Like I'm talking like they have just live bats. It's like they fry them like with a flamethrower or something. Because like they're still like they look alive, but like or stuffed. Like they look like stuffed animals.
Yeah.
It's disgusting. They got dogs, everything.
It's fucked
Like
up.
dogs and sticks. Like big, like I'm talking like Dobermans and stuff on sticks. And then there's just people just like chopping them up, people just eating. Like I don't know what to make of it.
What can we do?
I don't know, man.
That's their own country. They're doing. I know, but you know the plague was started in China as well, like back in the day.
Which plague? Like in the
Plague,
1700s?
The plague. Yeah,
I don't know much about the plague.
but I've seen that somewhere. Can we just Google that? If I'm right. No, don't get that ready. No. Because if I'm right, I'm shooting you on
What?
that.
No, I just...
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I don't like to talk about stuff I don't know
No,
about.
watch.
Dovey's a big...
No, I talk about things I do know, and I've seen this and from a valid source. Hey, you know, another thing with Google, if you Google search now...
Yeah, because there's not as many people working at Google.
Yeah. So if you write who runs the banks,
It's like...
it says the Rothschilds. The Rothschilds, yeah. Plague started. in
Copyright,
China.
we didn't steal that off any other podcast.
Third plague pandemic was a major bubonic plague pandemic that began in Yunnan, China in 1855.
Okay. How many people did that kill?
Let's have a look.
So these
Oh,
plague,
it's
this
so much
stuff
information,
happens
yeah.
like what, every 50 years, every 100 years. They just need maybe it's population control.
I think it is. They got too many people there. 12 million deaths in India and China. With about
That's it?
10 million killed in India alone. This is Wikipedia, man. What the fuck?
Who knows, huh?
Who knows?
So do I get to shoot you now?
No, but just go for it, bro. You gotta aim it.
Nah,
And it's perfect. Like, you gotta put your forehead near.
I'm
the
not trying to
microphone.
hurt you, man.
No, it's not about hurting. It's about getting that slap. I wanted to slap your Anatolian forehead. All right. Let's move off this whole fucking topic.
Yeah, COVID.
Yeah, COVID.
Done to death.
Done. All right. Another thing is, we talked about this and we're like, you know what? Let's talk about this on the podcast. If you could jump in to a TV right, in this TV or a cinema screen, what movie would you jump into, or what TV show would you jump into and live that life or live within that movie?
Easy. I'd be E of Entourage.
Entourage, yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'd be E. Would I be E? Yeah, I'd be E. He's not the best character.
No.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, you got Ari, who's definitely the best character. Or, fuck, this is a tough question, man. All right, if we're talking about, like, in this generation, like, yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I was thinking that, but I lived in Los Angeles, so I've kind of...
Or, so if I had to be a character in a show?
Yeah. You can be a character, or no, you can just be your own character, but you live in, like, you're in that world.
In that world.
Yeah, it could be fucking Avatar, Game of Thrones, whatever.
God. Could be God.
You're gonna be in Game of Thrones.
Hell no, bro. Everyone dies in that show.
I wish you went straight into the Red Wedding episode and you're just fucking right.
Nah, like, my thought says, like, yeah, I'd fucking want to be in there, or I'd want to be in, like, Peaky Blinders and be, Tommy Shelby, because he's a mad dog. But, nah.
Shit.
I don't want that kind of drama, man.
Entourage is great.
I'd be like Joey or Friends or something, man.
That's a safe one.
You know? Safe. It's like, there's coffee shops, you're picking up chicks. You're blatantly ignorant. Ignorant is bliss. You know what I mean? You're dumb as dog shit. You don't even know it. So it's like...
Yeah.
I don't know.
Friends would be a good one.
But Friends, I feel like if people had to pick which character I would be in a show, I'd probably be George of Seinfeld.
George? Why is that?
Because, I don't know. People just like... I relate to him.
Yeah, he is very relatable. But you can't watch Curb Your Enthusiasm, though.
Yeah, I know.
That's
like that,
brilliant.
I gotta start that. After that segment you showed me.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, true.
Smash out shows. Fuck. So that's what you would choose. I don't know what I'd choose. Entourage is like my first. What would go?
That's not for a show though. Like if you got a movie though, like if I could be a character in a movie, fuck.
Jesus. El Diablo. Can't be doing that here, bro.
Nah, shit. That's a tough one. Movie. Fuck.
All the great movies.
Yeah. I'd be Danny Ocean.
Danny Ocean.
Yeah, Ocean's 11. Suave.
Or I'd be
George Clooney.
Brad Pitt in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Why, man?
Nah, actually. No, not thinking that specific. Or DiCaprio in it.
You think
something where like the character doesn't die? Or what's
do you want to be the main character? Like, there's a lot of pressure being the main character, bro. Like, it's cool just being a side character. Just like that's why he's a perfect character. Do you know what I mean?
He carries too much stress. Turtle's great.
I know, but he gets a hot chick.
Yeah, Sloane. She is beautiful. You're right. Or you can be...
Or I'd be Brendan Fraser off The Mummy.
Oh, hey, because his chick was hot.
His chick was hot. He's adventurous. You know what I mean?
She was. But... I don't know.
You just got to think of something that comes to your head.
Yeah, Entourage was coming to my head. Movie-wise...
You can't just be in, like, a good movie you like. You can't be like...
Yeah, I know, because a lot of the good movies...
I'd be the mad scientist of Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Like...
But, like, I love Goodfellas, but you don't want to be in Goodfellas.
No, man, you're dead.
You're dead.
You're dead.
You're whacked. You're gone. Or you're in jail. You're snitching. Yeah, I think I'd say Entourage, but, like, I've lived in Los Angeles. I've kind of seen what that lifestyle's like. Not to that... I was never in that degree where I'm fucking...
What about Great Gatsby? I've never seen the movie. But, looks like he's...
Bro, that's a good one. But he dies, though. But
Does
then,
he?
No, but then it goes
Why
like...
the fuck would you tell me that if I haven't seen the movie?
Bro, there's a book about it. The Great Gatsby. No, yeah.
So?
What do you mean you haven't watched it?
I haven't watched it.
Bro, if DiCaprio dies in a lot of his movies, yeah? So shut the fuck up.
No, but, like, I haven't watched it.
Oh, it's years. It's been years now since it's been out.
Yeah, I know, but, like, I always thought eventually that would be a movie I go to. It's not like Uncut Gems.
Doesn't matter. Did you watch that?
No. Refuse to.
Such a good movie.
Doesn't matter. I have this thing where I don't like Adam Sandler, so I refuse to watch his new movies.
Nah, you gotta watch that one. That's a good one. But that's one thing that I can't really choose at the moment. It's too hard. I'd have to really think about that one.
Well,
But you know, I think we've stuck on this topic for a bit too long.
Yeah, a little bit. I'd be Obi-Wan of Star Wars. No.
But there was another thing that before we watched the movie, not too long ago, in the cinemas when it was safe to, we saw a Sea Folly commercial. If you can remember, there was a bunch of chicks that jump in a pool.
I kind of loosely remember this, but I need my memory like refreshed.
Hold on. Alright. People will watch this as well after.
Own it. And if you don't got it, own it anyway. Own your style. Own your pool. Even if you don't own it, own it. Own your bragging rights. Yep, own that bit too.
What kind of commercial is this?
Own whatever.
This chick saying, let's own it. For the swimwear.
Alright, so what was the scenario?
Scenario was, so they're in a pool, right? So they're in the pool, they're having fun, and then the lights go on, and then they escape,
Yeah.
right? But let's say we were the people, or like a guy in the house, and we're like, wait, what's going on in the backyard? And we see these bunches of like hot girls. Like, what do you do? Like, how can you make them stay without becoming a creep? Well, like, we'll talk about this. We'll say this on the podcast.
It's a weird one. Do you like keep the lights off, let them keep enjoying themselves? Do you turn the lights off?
Yeah.
Turn the lights on. You know, start playing music. Dimly.
Yeah, but we said we got to go out. Like, how do you make them feel like, oh yeah, hey, I'm a cool guy.
No, it's cool.
It's
I'm a cool
cool.
guy.
I'm a cool guy. You guys can stay in the pool.
Yeah.
Nah,
There's a
but
heater.
it's not gonna work. That
No.
won't work.
No, it won't.
No matter what, any man is a creep unless if you say some magic words
Magic words.
as a guy.
Like what?
It could be like in this kind of accent as well.
Like I'm
Hey
gay?
girls, oh, I got an 8 ball. You guys wanna join in? I'm telling you, that's the only thing that will work. Am I right?
No.
What do you mean no?
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm talking about, yeah. I'm not saying all girls are like that, alright? But I'm
What
saying
if
that's
you
the
got
only
it-
scenario. I think that's the only scenario that could work.
Yeah. Or, you know. Hey guys, I've got like this really.
Creep. You're automatic creep.
Oh, hey girls.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I'm not saying I'm doing this, but I reckon if a guy was like, hey, I've got an 8 ball. I've got a bit of cocaine. You girls want some?
With
Come
that
on.
accent?
These are girls that broke into a house, yeah, and started swimming in the pool, like having a hot time of their life. So I think that's the only scenario.
Yeah.
Or unless you're a celebrity and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe we're in fucking Andrew Gaze's house.
Andrew
Like,
Gaze.
who do we have in Australia, bro? Got
No,
no
we
one.
haven't got no one. We've got
Russell Crowe,
Dustin Martin.
Dustin Martin, yeah.
Nah, you're done. Like it's a scenario that you're just gonna have to just watch unfold. Like fuck, I had these girls in my pool and now they just left. There's nothing I could have done about it. There's nothing I could have done about it.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
there's nothing
There's
I
no
could have
winning.
done or said to make them stay.
Yeah, because whatever you say, you're a creep. That's that. Let's get into the essence of the podcast as well. One of the essences. So yeah, comedy, have a laugh. All right, we're doing that, but let's get to know the guest. All right, I already know you inside out, but as a listener or a viewer, from the 4 listeners that we might potentially get in a month from now, tell us your upbringing.
Me?
Where were you
Okay.
born?
So I was born here. Back in the 80s. I'm an 80s child. Late
okay.
80s.
Do you want more drink?
Huh? Yeah, Paul. Grew up here. Parents divorced when I was young. Moved to Turkey for a little bit.
What year?
95, 96.
Yeah.
So,
Did you get bullied there?
You know I got bullied there? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you
I
did.
got belted there like a few times. So in Turkey, right? So they've got this thing. So in our homeland, right? So we were made to wear like these uniforms. With uniforms consist of like this blue jumpsuit, pretty much, and you wear this like little patterned like thing around your neck. It's like a cravat. I don't know what it is, right? And every morning before school, right, and this is my first day of school. I barely know the language. I've just come to the country, and I've been enrolled into school. And where I went to school initially was like the village.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm not talking like I was in the main city. I was like up in the mountains in the village, right? So we used to go to school at a tractor, and legit. And then, so they make you take this little thing off. It's attached by a button. You put it down onto your, onto the table.
Yeah.
And then when you put it onto the table, they make you put your hands on it. So I don't know. I'm just following everyone else in the class. I don't really understand what's going on. And then when you put your hands on it, the teacher checks your nails. This is before the class. Legit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. I'm young. I'm like 5 or 6, right? So I'm in grade 2. I think I'm in grade 2. And my nails are a little bit long. And I'm not talking like long, but I'm talking a little bit long. So as soon as my nails are a little bit long, she gets me to the front of class. She makes me put my hand out. She's got this big fuck off ruler, like this big fuck off, smacks me on the hand.
Yeah.
This is my first day of school. So I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm starting to get teary-eyed, right? And then the fucking teacher walks out of the room. I don't know what the fuck for. I don't know what's going on. And before you know it, this kid just comes up to me and punches me square in the face.
That's what these kids don't understand today. That's the kind of shit we used to call.
Like, it was savage.
We used to get hit.
No, it was savage. Yeah. And it was literally like, he just punched me in the face, pulls me out to the front of the room, and like, just starts like throwing me around like a fucking ragdoll. You know what I mean? And it was like that for like legit. That's like, I was scarred by it for like a week or two until like, I just got my older family members to like belt them. And then after that, you kind of like adjust to the lifestyle that offer. That you get a little bit rough yourself. But then I moved to the city and it was all right.
Became a city boy.
It was all right, but like, in Turkey, it's different, man. Like, it's so much. The culture's different, right? So you live in Turkey and you have
just lift it up.
Yeah, you have. So I used to live in an apartment in Turkey, and when you live in an apartment, we got something called a kapıcı.
Yeah.
Right. So it's someone who actually tends to the people of the apartment. Right. So, you might have old people living in the apartment. You might have, people who are unable. So there's a person that's assigned for the apartment who goes to every room and pretty much says, do you need the essentials? They go get the essentials and they get it for all the residents of the apartment. Whether it's literally like they put shit in a basket and they like, you pull it up from your balcony or they come to your door. It's like full old school like that. So the culture of it was very good. You know what I mean? It's just, you get a sense of community there that I never got here. But and it's still the same. It's still the same in certain parts, certain regions. But I was there for 2 years. Then came back.
Did you get belted here as well?
No. He was standing, man. Yeah. But yeah, just grew up single parent. Went to school, graduated, but didn't do much.
We'll get into more deeper stories maybe later.
With
that, that's just a nice little rundown. Thanks for talking about Turkey.
I don't know what to talk about, bro. Fuck. You asked me, bro. You asked me about Turkey.
Yeah, I was like, what about it?
You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, you want stories? I'll give you stories, bro.
Then I came back home and fucking graduated and fucking, Talk about your Red Rooster stealing stories.
Oh, okay. So, I could be held liable for this shit.
No, we're joking. That never happened, yeah.
Definitely happened.
Yeah.
Definitely happened. It was a nice little setup we had. It was like literally well organized.
Just
from management down to to the kitchen hands.
Did you ever use the badge cars and like take badges?
No, I used to take stereos though.
Stereos, yeah.
Yeah.
See, that was the thing in the 90s and like early 2000s was like stealing shit like that, especially if you're living out in the burbs.
I didn't do it often. I was just like, I happened to.
You were in the minivan with them.
pretty much. It was like, oh, be the lookout or something like that, or like you know what I mean. Like it's you associate yourself with like people through work, and then like you become friends, and like when you get accepted, you're like, oh yeah. And then you hang out. You're hanging out one time at like someone's bedroom playing video games. Next minute you're in the back of a minivan, fucking boosted a fucking.
And do you know what that is? It's like identity and belonging. So you try to find that at a young age when you're like teens. Everyone goes through that puberty and stuff.
And you kind of like the rush of it all, but then you grow out of it straight away.
But you know what? I feel like people are still struggling to find their identity and belonging because of social media. People are swaying so much. I don't know
Yeah,
what
well,
they're
bro,
like.
we were lucky, and me more so than you, because I'm a couple of years older than you. But I was like the last bit of generation before social media was.
Yeah.
No, I'm not calling myself old, but I was like that really last bit where it's like I got a phone at 16. I didn't have a phone young, and my phone was like a flip phone. We didn't
Yeah.
have
Well,
I didn't have a smartphone until I was what?
I still had a Nokia, man, when I was like... I think when I got a Motorola E398, that was like the first smarter kind of phone. It wasn't even a
Yeah.
smartphone, but that was like age 15, 16.
Yeah, so our phones had no internet. It was messaging
Nah.
and stuff like that. And
But I would like download... Did you used to make ringtones?
yeah, polyphonic.
Yeah, you punch in the ringtone.
You know what I mean? You had like that. Yeah.
Fuck.
Or the drill.
Yeah. That was the best.
Yeah,
That was a joke.
I used to. That was like you were still social back then, but you know you had MSN and stuff at home. So you could chat to your
MSN,
friends,
and then
but then it just kind
I
of.
feel like everything fucked up when MySpace started. When you could rearrange your friends. You know, your top friends.
Yeah,
I feel like that was the beginning.
yeah.
That was the beginning of a disaster.
There was a stage where I was like, "Fuck, man! I've got like my top friend doesn't have me as his top friend.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how I feel about this."
Yeah, it was shit like that. As a teenager, that's the things that you'd actually feel, which
Yeah.
is lame. But like, you'd be like, "Oh, I was number 2 spot. Why did I become number 4?" You know? Wow, that was.
But it was pretty cool how you could you were able to kind of like customize your profile.
Yeah,
You know what I
get
mean?
it mad. I used to put like Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg as my
I just had
background.
this like full like Spanish vibe, like I was Spanish.
Lucky I didn't know you back then. Honestly. But
No, man, I had a full 2-year period where I thought I was like Latin.
you still do.
I
You
don't.
bring it up lately.
I don't.
But the only thing that's Latin about you is that you're always in the garden and you're gardening. That's the only thing that's making you Latin.
I've come to clean the pool. Nah,
The pool. What do you?
it's like pool cleaners, Mexican pool cleaners.
Yeah, they don't say clean the pool.
Clean the
like
pool.
They're part of Germany. I would like to cleanse the pool.
I don't know, but yeah, MySpace was sick. I used to like MySpace, but then Facebook came, and Facebook was boring as fuck.
No,
Like,
Facebook had a nice run, and then Instagram. Facebook's shit now. Like, if someone makes a Facebook status today, what are you doing? You know, like, hey, chill out, yeah. It's not fucking. It's not
I
2011.
don't go on it very often.
Yeah. It's
I
probably
don't
a
know.
good
It's
thing.
like the older you get, the less. And like there comes a stage. So you from 20 to 25, right? Social media is the shit, and you know that's how you communicate. That's how you get.
Yeah.
Like you find out what's going on. That's how people find out what you're doing, and you kind of enjoy that because you want to be in the know. But once you pass the age of 25, it's like you don't really want a lot of people to know what you're up to. Not
Yeah.
like you're trying to be secretive, but it's like it's my business, man. Like you know, I don't want to run into everybody. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Like I'm social, but in smaller groups.
Smaller groups. 100%.
You know what I mean? I don't want to know everyone. I don't want to be friends with everyone. And it's not like it's not a thing. It's just you can't be fucked.
It's time consuming.
And plus, you get busier with work. Life gets a lot more real. You get a lot more responsible with shit. So it's kind of you're busy. You know what I mean? So you generally pick and choose the people you want to spend time with.
As we get older, that's what we're doing.
Yeah. Like this was forced upon me. I don't want to be here.
No. You came in ready, bro. Cracking your neck, like, let's do this. So that's that. All right. Where do we go from? Social media.
I don't know. Are we wrapping up for today?
We'll wrap up soon. But now, because there should
I don't know how to wrap this stuff up.
I'll wrap it up. We're going to wrap it up in a way where...
Are you a lot more comfortable?
No,
than,
not now.
Are you a lot more comfortable than you were at the start?
Oh, definitely. The start was just awkward. I don't even know if I can like even release a bit of the start. It was fucking terrible.
You might need to edit the start at the end. I reckon
Like,
you'll
because
buckle again.
I haven't introduced even like the whole essence of this whole podcast is not even like out there properly.
the
I think
thing
I'm
is,
just gonna write
though,
it down.
You know what it is though? Like I think you can't say what the essence is. Eventually it'll just
be.
It'll be
It'll
what it
be.
is. You know what I mean? You
this
can't
is
say,
gonna take years.
Yeah,
It's
it'll
gonna take years to get.
Take weeks, months.
Yeah.
Like you know, you do this for a few months before you know it, you'll be better than you thought.
Yeah,
You know what I
100%.
mean?
But at least this is a good putting the right foot forward, and then
Exactly.
we'll see how we go.
You know what I mean?
And then content is just we're just gonna make sure it's gonna be much better. the delivery, and you not cutting me out when I'm talking as well a lot.
Have I done that?
I don't know, but I feel like maybe you have.
I have been talking a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like the sound of my own voice.
So it's okay. Yeah. When you talk like that,
Yeah.
talk like that again.
Yes.
I was just spiking up on the system.
Is that too much?
Yeah, you're too close. You're too close, man. So you just keep it like this if you can.
Okay.
Have like a good.
It's going to be very inconsistent today, I think.
It's all right. Well, you know what?
Well, the microphones are good, I think.
No, they're good. No matter what, I'm putting this out there. I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
Don't care. Putting it
Can I
out
get
there.
Can I get a pre-warning of the edit first?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Why? What do you want to edit out?
No, I don't want to edit out
All
anything. I
the
just want to
racial slurs that you said.
They've already been
He
edited.
actually said the N word 14 times, but which we're gonna. When you listen to this, it's been edited out, and those homophobic things that you said.
Nipple. There, I said it. And fruitcake.
All right, now this is going to be a good segue into you being a businessman and motivating people.
Okay.
So that's what I was saying about the essence. So it's going to be a laugh and stuff, but talking to people that have actually done something and that might be able to give you degenerate some tips.
Yes.
Right? Because I want my listeners to fuck university. You listen to this is like getting a master's degree.
Yes,
Right?
in
You're going to
life.
learn.
In life.
You're going to learn some things. Maybe not now at the start because it's all like fucking broken.
Look, right now we're just getting to know you. You're getting to know us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You might want to know a little bit more about me before you care about what I say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be a lot of that.
There's
But
a lot of that.
let's start it off with your business. Now, you worked somewhere beforehand,
Yes.
working in sales.
So I've been in sales since 2008 is when I started. When I worked in sales for the first time. So I worked for a company, generally doing what I do now, supplying like consumables and stuff to businesses. But I worked for the man, and I worked for him for about 4 years.
Was he a white man?
He was a white Italian man.
Oh, nice.
He was a strong.
I'm like a school.
But yeah. So I was in sales. I was kind of not really enjoying it, purely because I feel like I was getting underpaid for doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I lost the motivation, and then I quit on the proviso, thinking I was going to start another business because I always had an idea to start a business. And it was funny enough, the day I quit my job of 4 years, right? And I quit. The circumstances I quit were quite interesting. So I pay my mortgage, for my mum and stuff at home. So, family was overseas. You know what I mean? I had no one at home. Told the family what I was planning to do. They supported me. So the day I quit, the job opportunity I thought I was going to get, the person who I was planning to go into business with at the time got into an altercation with the boss.
Yeah.
So he quit, and I was up shit creek because it was like, shit, I've got a $2,500 mortgage I've got to pay every month.
Yeah.
Where the fuck am I going to get the money from? So I got into another job with a cousin of mine, who's my business partner today.
Yeah.
And yeah, we started working in solar.
Yeah. Now, before I get there, what were you feeling in that time where you're like, fuck, I've got to pay this X amount every month?
Oh, stress. It was stress, man. It was
How'd you deal with it then?
I don't know, man. So at the time, I was freaking out because, I come from a single parent. So it's like I pride myself on being dependable, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like being the breadwinner of the home, and that's important to me. So it was really tough. It was, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not where I didn't get any help. You know what I mean? Like I didn't reach out, but I had, luckily I had a close friend, who
Exhibit A.
Huh? Yeah, I've Exhibit A, and I had another friend who lent me some money as well, like just so I could cover my ass, without question. You know? So like, I got a little bit of help, and I thank that person till this day. But at the time I was like, shit, I just got to get to work. I got to get to work. I have no pride when it comes to earning money for my family or making a living. At the time when you are not able, I'd clean gutters, I'd clean toilets. I wouldn't give a fuck.
That's some advice right there. Don't fucking put your pride aside. It doesn't matter if you're in a shitty situation. Don't look at, oh, like let's say you had a previous job before that was paying you well, or you had this certain lifestyle that you used to, you know, when fucking shit's kind of hitting the fan, you just work, find a way to make money.
Pretty much, and that's what it was. It was like I didn't care what I did as long as I was able to earn, you know, a little bit of money. Like I come from a upbringing where there was a stage where I had 3 jobs. You know, I was working 9 to 5, and then I was working 6 till 10 that same day, and then on the weekends I was doing extra work. You know, building fences and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the work for me is not an issue. I'm always happy to do the work, but I always had that ambition to want to do something. You know what I mean? I was getting older. I was starting to think about these things. You know, it was important to me to kind of get my own footing in the world, you know? So at the time I was doing solar. Wasn't working out the best, but then another opportunity came where I was going to jump into a weekend business on the side where I did jumping castles.
Yeah.
Sounds like
it's
it's a bit of a laugh, but like it was the business itself. I looked at the numbers of the business, and
Yeah.
it was like it had a $70,000 income per year.
Yeah.
Right, and that's on the weekend. So I'm thinking if I do this Monday to Friday, and then I do that on the weekends, that's a start.
Steady.
Exactly. So I managed to find a way to get a loan to be able to purchase it. But at the time, the person who was selling the business needed to sell it desperately. So the day I got the loan approved to be able to get it, I go to the person and they've already said they've got rid of it. Like they had no choice because they were going overseas. So then I was like, fuck me. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's 2 strikes and it's in the matter of like 3 months. And I was like, I was really down on the ropes. But then my cousin who I was working with at the time, who was my manager, he ran into someone that I used to work with, told him, and that person told him what we used to do. We used to sell consumables like ink and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then he said, you know, it was pretty good. There was money in it. And then my cousin approached me about it. And then I was like, yeah, there's money in it. But I didn't really think anything of it. He was a doer. I was kind of down on myself at the time. And then he kind of just registered the business that same night.
Yeah.
And then before you know it, we started from my bedroom like 2 days later. So literally from my bedroom, I was like, I had like a laptop. I was in shorts. I had my mum vacuuming while I was like trying to make telephone calls and stuff like that. And we just kind of like grinded out. I didn't pay myself for like the first 4 to 6 months. Like I was kind of like just living on whatever money I had.
Yeah.
And just getting myself in a little bit of debt. And then slowly I was able to like at least pay myself drips and drabs and pay myself a little bit more. You know, we moved into another office.
How many staff members at the start?
We had just...
Or employees?
Yeah, just 2. Now we got like 10 to 11. We're in our 3rd office. We've been here for 3 years. And yeah, it's been kind of like... There's been rough patches and stuff like that. That's like with every business. But, you know, you just got to grind through it. And, you know, it was kind of funny. It was like I was at my lowest point at the start of the business. Like, you know, I was going through some personal shit as well. And yeah, I can look back on that, you know, like every time I go through any kind of struggle, you know what I mean? Like we're about to go through a struggle now with this whole coronavirus thing, but I just know mentally I can get through it because it's like, you know, I know what I've been through and that kind of like motivates me to be able to say, hey, you know,
at the end of the day, it's just money, right? Yeah, of course, money it gives us that freedom or that comfort and be able to have a certain lifestyle or live so we can buy stuff. But however, man, as long as we're healthy, let's say this stuff's going to take a while, make no mistake, we're still going to jump back from it, you know?
Yeah, and I'm confident in the fact that now because I grew up, forcibly I grew up, but now it's like, I know what I bring to the table. I know what I'm about. I know I'm hardworking and I know how to make fun. I don't know. I'm confident in myself to be able to turn a situation into my favor. Yeah. You know, and you know, you try and empower every other person to do that as well. And you try and hang around like-minded people, be inspired. You know what I mean? Like we could say that about, you know, a few of our friends that, you know, they want to do stuff, they try stuff, you know, at first they're laughed at or ridiculed and, you know, like they can turn things into
a positive.
Just like this, you know what I mean? Like this is your passion, you know, this is something that, you know, you want to get into. It's a space that you like. And it's cool. I want to support it.
I don't need it though. I'm joking. I love you, bro.
I love you too, bro.
But it is. That's
love you,
something
bro.
that we have to do. Just move forward. And like in terms of advice for people that are in a situation that you've faced.
Yeah. Well,
What kind of tips would you give them?
look.
But
I
within
never-
the means, it's hard to
I
say.
I never look at myself as someone like to give advice because I don't consider myself at a level where I think I'm above anybody or more accomplished than anybody.
No.
The best advice I could give is that I'm fucking the most regular dude. Do you know what I mean? I'm not supremely talented. I'm not supremely gifted in anything.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Agreed. Yeah.
Master of all, Jack of none. But it's just a matter of a mindset, and if you're strong, if I've got a strong will,
Yeah.
you know what I mean, and I've got strong mental belief in myself, and that's
Yeah.
it. And that everyone can have that. And
So routine was important as well.
I am a product of my own routine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now, I train myself to do certain things. I train myself to act a certain way. Not act a certain way like it's an act, like it's fake. But I train myself to live a certain way. You know what I mean? Try and healthy mind, healthy body, healthy soul. Health is wealth 2020. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You're running out of bullets, bro.
I got 3. You know what? This one, I'm gonna record this on my phone. Yeah.
This is selfish. This is not good content viewing.
There we go. Just, alright, just close your eyes. Yeah.
That one hurt.
All
But
right.
all right, getting back to it. Yeah. So look, all I say is, just believe in yourself. That's it. You know what I mean? Have a bit of self belief. That's it.
See, that's what our podcast is about as well. Just saying cliche things.
Fuck, it's.
I wanted
cliche.
more out of you.
Did ya?
Nah, it's fun. Because that's what you like anyway. We're like that, yeah. But is there anything? Can we dig deeper and let these people know, in terms of that, you not going to university and stuff, for example?
Yeah. Well, look, that's not out of choice though.
Yeah, that's not a choice. That's because something.
So I'm a product of my upbringing. You know what I mean? Everything I credit to myself, I credit to my parents. But when I say my parents, I mean my parent in terms of my mum. You know what I mean? So my mum, I am the way I am because my mum was, did what she did, went through what she went through. My mum's, a self-taught person who didn't have the opportunity to go to uni, went to uni. You know what I mean? Was accepted into one of the highest unis in the world, in Cambridge, and wasn't forced to raise.
I flex on them, yeah, and tell them
Flex
about
on 'em,
Flex
Mum.
on them.
Mum's
What
a-
Mama B, what'd she do? Where did she work at?
No. So she lectured at RMIT, and she's a highly educated woman. You know what I mean? But
Was it United
she was
Nations?
educated in the sense where she did her own schooling while raising 2 kids on her own. And I'm not talking she was young. She had me at 22, and I've got an older sister.
Yeah.
She had my sister at 18. And she was still able to educate herself, still able to raise 2 competent kids. I'm not saying I'm a superstar or I'm somebody, but I'm I've got a good head on my shoulders. So
It's alright,
fuck
yeah.
but you're a product of your upbringing, you know what I mean, as well as so I attest a lot of my character to her, and then with my own experiences.
Yeah.
That's it. That's what it is.
Respect your mothers.
Yeah, respect all the mums out there.
Yeah. Respect them all.
Yeah, even though there's been a lot of hating on women,
There's nothing. You turned it on that to make it like I hate women. I don't hate women.
Especially by my friend here. But we
I just wanted to make a comment about
We-
the females footy.
power to the females out there and the mothers.
Fuck you. All right. So I think we can just wrap it up from around here.
Yeah.
This episode was just really
It's
just
a-
to try it.
It's a trial, man.
It's a
You
trial.
know what I mean? We probably won't use half of it. If any.
No. I reckon we put all of it except for the start where it was like, let's just put it out there. Who gives a fuck?
Okay.
Honestly, and
it
then
probably stopped recording a little while ago.
I think the camera stopped recording.
Okay.
But I think the laptop's still going. But we'll find out. Imagine you recorded nothing. I'd fucking lose it.
Oh, it would.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's the thing when you don't have a Jamie, around.
That's all right. We're learning.
It's all learning. And hopefully, we'll get this much better. And that's the plan. Let's see. But this is going to be a weekly thing now. So deal with it. And hopefully I want to get some sponsors as well. You know, obviously not now. But like the only kind of sponsors I could get now is maybe Nerf as well. But a lot of the sponsors like I need a listening. Yeah, but the kind of sponsors I would get now would be fucking like kebab shops, bro.
Yeah.
Or like fucking pizza shops. You know, that's probably the only thing I can get right now. And what's that? They're not going to pay me because I've got no listeners.
All right, but I guess what's the exit? I'm like peace. What do I say?
No. Just let it go.
Just let it go,
guys. Until next week, and hopefully next week's going to be a better episode.
Yeah, with a better guest.
Yeah, and a better host maybe. Fuck, might just cancel myself on this.
We're done.
Yeah, we're done. Let's do this.